When you're building a campaign on limited funds, every euro has to work twice. That's when focus groups often seem far from possible. However, when done lean, they are possible, even on small budgets. They won't tell you your vote share and they won't write your manifesto, but they could save you from expensive mistakes, sharpen your language, and reveal the doubts that quietly block support. Used well, they are the quickest, cheapest way to stop guessing and start hearing how people actually talk about your ideas. Before you start, get crisp on the decision you need to make. What will you do differently on the back of this session? If you are not willing or able to change something, then the whole exercise is just a waste of time. For example, if you feel like you should definitely talk about a certain topic in your campaign, then there is no point in asking about it. So make sure you ask about things where there still is a choice. Translate each into something you can observe or count in the room. Which message wins in a simple A-B choice? Which benefit people rank first? What clarity or believability score they'd give a line out of 10 before and after the discussion? Write a short guide that funnels from broad to specific. Start with top-of-mind concerns, move into lived examples, then test 2 or 3 draft lines or visuals. And for every question, make sure to follow up why is always asked to get all information. Keep it small and test only a handful of things. That way, you get the most out of your participants and you force yourself to focus on the questions that are truly important. In a small campaign, a focus group is simply a guided conversation with the people you most need to understand. Keep it small, 4 to 6 participants for 45 to 75 minutes, so everyone speaks and no one dominates. Your goal here isn't persuasion, it's clarity. So recruit for this purpose. Maybe someone who is not sure whether to vote for you or for your rival. Or maybe the voter you really need to keep on your side. Whichever you need and choose, make sure you don't take the people who are already convinced of your campaign idea. So don't take people from your core campaign team. Rather take those who stand outside of the inner bubble. Their more outsider insights can be very valuable. And if getting a full group together at the same time is hard, run 2 or 3 brief interviews by video or phone. The point is to learn fast, not to stage a show. Moderating these sessions might seem like a simple task at first. I mean, you just ask some questions. But it is the key role for all of this. They open with warmth, explain consent and anonymity, and set the tone that there are no right or wrong answers, only honest ones. They avoid leading questions and move from broad to specific, from what feels like the biggest pressure in your area, to when did you last change your behavior because of it? They balance talkative voices with quieter ones, keep time firmly, and never sell the party or the policy. In short, they make sure you get the answers you need to hear. While the session is going on, it's valuable to have the person in charge of whatever you're testing as an observer. That way, they don't get a summary, but get all the context and non-verbal information from the participants. But make sure they are an observer only. Don't ask questions, don't respond or explain, don't participate. All of this can derail the flow and can introduce a bias. Be honest about the limits. A focus group is not a miniature electorate. Groupthink and social desirability pull answers towards the polite middle, and a charismatic participant can make a weak idea sound strong. Your protection is design and discipline, small groups, careful recruitment, and a neutral moderator. But do take the outcome seriously. Creators often have the urge to explain and defend their idea, even if focus groups are being critical. If an idea only makes sense after 10 minutes of explanation, it won't survive in the wild. And if you aren't willing to learn from what people tell you, skip the groups and save the effort. In the end, lean focus groups are about respect for voters' time and for your budget. Listen carefully, decide with your principles, and validate before you spend. If you do that, you'll waste less, move faster, and give a small party the one advantage money can't buy: a message that sounds like real life.